Overnight, President Donald Trump imposed new tariffs targeting our largest trading partners, those being Canada and Mexico. Trump adding a 25% tax on all goods coming across the border from either of those two countries. Also, an additional 10% tax on Chinese products. The Dow tumbled some 600 points following President Trump's tariffs announcement. The Yale Budget Lab estimates that the tariffs could cost the average household up to $2,000 per year. Canada responding with a 25% tariff of its own on American goods.
We are ready should the U.S. decide to launch their trade war. We will be ready. We are not looking for this. We're not seeking this. There's a level of unpredictability and chaos that comes out of the Oval Office, and we will be dealing with it.
Now, economists warn that those tariffs are paid for by American businesses and that those costs are then passed on to American consumers by raising prices. Now, that means it could end up costing you more to buy your household goods like your electronics, your food, your beverages, even oil and gas. And that's where we bring in our Good Morning Providence reporter, Laralyn Jackson. It's expected to have some local impacts in southern New England. Break it down for us, Laralyn.
Thank you, Cara. Good morning. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey is sounding the alarm for consumers in Massachusetts and across southern New England. According to the AAA, gas is an average of $3.01 in Massachusetts. And in Rhode Island, the average price is just under $3. But according to Governor Healey's statement, energy and gas could skyrocket as a result. Healey says that the cost of a 25% tariff on petroleum and natural gas imports from Canada would be around 20 cents per gallon in extra costs for gasoline and home heating oil. Healey says that would add up to $910 million annually for Massachusetts residents and over $2.5 billion for New England as a whole. Healey saying in part, quote, "These tariffs were a bad deal last month, and they're still a bad deal now. President Trump is putting a tax on energy, housing, groceries, cars, electronics, and appliances that we rely on, and we will all pay the price. But Trump says these tariffs are needed. He says the U.S. is getting ripped off by bad trade deals that cost American jobs."
Have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States.
Trump also says that Canada and Mexico aren't doing enough to stop illegal immigration and fentanyl shipments, even though less than 1% of the fentanyl in the U.S. comes across the Canadian border. Trump is expected to lay out his tariff plan in a joint address tonight before Congress. Live in studio, I'm Laralyn Jackson with ABC 6 News.